Sensationelle Stimmung hier bei der Elton Safety Shoes European Darts Trophy 2025. Zweitrunden Action. Live und präsentiert von der PDC Europe hier aus der legendären Lokhalle in Göttingen. Wir kommen zu unserem dritten Match dieser Session und holen unsere nächsten beiden Spieler auf die Bühne. Wir begrüßen aus Kettering, England, die aktuelle Nummer 44 der Welt. Ein UK Open Halbfinalist und ein Finalist auf der European Tour. Hier kommt der schnellste Spieler der Welt, Rapid Ricky. Finalist mit 26 PDC-Titeln. It's Chisnall.
Mein Glück, alles egal, ich will meine zurück. Scheiß auf den Job, scheiß auf mein Geld. Egal was ihr sagt, egal was ihr denkt. Ich möchte nur eins, ich möchte mein Glück. Alles egal, ich will
Und außerdem begrüßen wir auf der Bühne unseren Referee der nächsten beiden Matches. Großen Applaus für den Calculator Kirk Bevins.
Well, if you don't think that was the most Euro Tour set of walk-ons, then you haven't been watching for very long. Welcome to the Euro Tour, everybody. And about 30 years ago, there was a song written with lyrics like Hot Dog Jumping Frog, Albuquerque. That was by a band called Prefab Sprout. Everybody thought that was a little bit strange. Well, this is what we deliver on the European Tour. we get Johnny Depp and something that is very Germany right now that Ricky Evans has chosen to walk onto tonight. But back to the darts, because that's why they're here. And a place in Sunday beckons for somebody. And a game with Ross Smith is waiting for one of these two brilliant dart players. Chisnall, an 8-time winner on the European Tour, a European Tour monster coined by the man to my left, up against someone who really has shown a great deal of courage in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, looking forward to this. And you can see from both of them that they are up for this.
89.
Ricky Evans, he'd never heard that walk-on song before. He literally went to the lads who do the music earlier. Give me something different. I didn't fancy Like a Prayer. So just give me something that's going to get the crowd going. I think job done.
140.
Full director's cut edition of the Ricky Evans walk-on, who appears to be Kettering's answer to Dirk van Dijvenbode.
81.
Now, what's good about this, these two have played each other in big stages quite recently, twice. UK Open, 19 legs, only decided by a last leg decider. World Championship, 27 legs, only decided by a sudden death leg right at the end.
Which leads us to question number 2. Dave, did you bring your calculator with you?
Yeah, there's a top quality miscount at the back end of that World Championship game.
This is a good start from Dave.
119.
Very tidy. Evans is not going to get to a finish.
57. David Dubois, 42.
Davies, it's double 18.
6.
This place has gone absolutely bananas in the last 5 minutes. These two have galvanised
6.
this Göttingen crowd.
36.
It's going to be like this for the rest of the night.
Well, they've had 2 bangers of games already, haven't they? We might get another one here. That's a 16-darter, Dave Chisnall. Tops is his usual double. There he had 42, so he might have just gone 10 over 6. He thinks it's a safe thing. I was kind of expecting to go 2 for tops, because he does seem to leave double top whenever he can, but I think in that situation, maybe he's just giving himself a little margin for error, ended up on double 18.
I used to practice with Dave a few years ago, and I asked him that once. What would you prefer to leave if you've got the choice of double 18 and tops? And he says, whatever I feel like on the day.
Yeah, he's pretty versatile, is Dave.
He's a man who does a lot of that. Almost as famous as his world-famous collection of singlets.
140.
You wonder what his ambitions are on the European Tour. He's got 8 victories. Obviously, double figures has got to be the next goal, but where would he like his next one to be? Is there a country he hasn't won in yet that he'd love to? There are options. Hasn't won in Hungary. Hasn't won in Czechia. He was close a couple of years ago. How close will he be on the bull?
As close as he needs to be. 2-0 Dave Chisnall. Lightning quick start from Chiz. Now, he comes into this as the number 5 seed. He's ranked number 9 in the world right now. He's a little bit higher than that when the qualifiers were done. And, of course, there's no Littler here, so that moves everybody up 1 spot in the seeded positions. But so much of that is down to his brilliance on the European Tour over the last 2 years. Because in the last 2 years, he's only got a couple of major quarterfinals on the TV. There's none of those big runs, none of those semis and finals that we've seen from him repeatedly over the years. But it's just loads and loads of Euro Tour wins. 30 grands over and over again.
Can you imagine if he was to do something like Aspinall or De Decker and picking up that elusive, massive major title, picking up somewhere between 100 and 200,000 points? It could vault him into the top 4 and keep him there for a long time.
Absolutely.
96.
Ricky Evans was playing some lightning quick stuff at times against Barney. He has been doing lately. He did make a conscious effort to slow down. I think he's just binned that now. He doesn't always play at ultra fast speed, but when he does get going, it is a blur.
58.
Yeah, I think he's gone organic again. Instead of trying to be a bit more structured, he just says, right, let's John Daly it. Let's grip it and rip it. Grip it. You can't rip it.
433.
Now, if Anderson was on this 80 here, he'd go for a cautious shot at tops with dart 1. Not Dave. He needs 10s.
3-0. Looking pretty ominous for Rapid Ricky. Doesn't seem to have dampened their spirits.
Yeah, 45 darts for the first 3 legs. That's very dependable. Ironically, if he'd done that against Gezi Price, he'd probably be 2-1 down. I think we've spoken a lot, you know, about Ricky Evans over the years. Just trying to compare him to other dart players today statistically. He's made as many final sessions of European Tour events in his career as Dimitri van den Berg.
Well, he's been in a couple of finals, hasn't he? 2018, 2019 in the Netherlands and then in the German Darts Championship. And that's when it really looked... He was in that sort of Watermainer position then, where you think, oh, he's likely to win a title. He's starting to qualify for things like the European Championship for the first time.
Yeah, European Championship here.
It was, yeah. We reached the quarterfinals, I believe.
140.
But obviously then it didn't quite pan out like that. He's never been in danger of losing his tour card, that's the thing.
100.
And he's proud of that, is Ricky. He's never been fighting for his survival on the tour, but he hasn't really just taken that next step. Feels like he's taken a step backwards, he now needs to take 2 forwards.
Yeah, it's almost as if he's stuck in no man's land looking around. He might be in no man's land if he doesn't hit this.
85.
Chisnall might be getting a double break.
55.
Options here, 15 for tops would be the obvious one, but might not be. Yeah, he takes the obvious route. Is it the same outcome? 3 out of 5 on the double so far. Made that 4 out of 6, and this is very, very good from Dave Chisnall.
Yes, it is. And if Chizzy is to go through, the man in yellow and black against Ross Smith, how many 180s could that yield?
Yeah, it could be an astonishing game, but there's all sorts of astonishing games being set up.
140.
Despite all so many seeded players going out this afternoon, you're seeing some real quality coming through to the last 16 here at the European Darts Trophy, as you always do on the Euro Tour. And that's quality from Chiz.
You know what? The further we go into careers and into PDC darts, into the 2020s, we're starting to lose people who were there at the start in 2012 in Vienna Neustadt, the very first European Tour event, which was won by Justin Pipe. Dave was there, and he was in the semi-finals and lost to James Wade. And he was dispatched today by Ross Smith.
140.
Yeah, a few people who are there, present in this building today. You, for example.
Yeah, lost to Dean Stanley.
Jim Walker, he's here, driving Rob Cross around.
59.
We remember Wiener Neustadt. Boris Krutchmer was there.
Oh, now, can he get his first leg on the board? Bullseye for Rapid Ricky.
96.
He's a whisker away. He could be 5-0 down here.
Don't go 18s first, Dave. He's not going to. He was caught in between. Yeah, that'll do nicely.
Ricky 125.
What's pressure on the 25? This is not a gimme. He hasn't hit a double yet. And he still hasn't
They require 65.
Because of the missed big number there, Ricky Evans has not got more than one dart at double in any visit in this match. Dave Chisnall's got 2. He only needs the 1. It is really, really clinical from Dave Chisnall, this.
When you're playing Dave in this mood,
52.
you're probably going to get more joy banging your head against the wall. When he's hitting 18s and tops, he's not hitting secondary doubles.
Well, he missed 2 darts at double in that first leg, then pinned the 36. He has not missed a dart at double since. And, all right, his scoring hasn't been his top level, but it's been good. And if you're scoring well and not missing any darts at double, then, to be honest, you're going to win a lot of games.
Do you know something? He does hold the record on the European Tour for the biggest average of 118 plus. But our good friend Chris Mason would classify this as a Dave Chisnall B game.
Absolutely.
58.
B game in terms of his scoring, but the finishing has been on point, hasn't it? And there is some saying about that, I forget.
437.
I think Evans knows that the writing could be on the wall. Who wins against Chisnall from 5-0 down? It's usually the other way around. I know Chisnall's had big deficits and brought them back, but can he find 6 legs against Dave in this kind of easing style form?
140.
And he's given himself an opportunity there, Ricky Evans, but he's relying on Dave not taking this out.
Get the feeling he's going to need a treble to take this leg. He might need 2 cracks of the whip. Well done, double 18. Turns out he only needed the 1. Well, answers on a postcard. What did he mean there?
Got no idea. I don't care. If you don't love that man, there's something wrong with you.
The one thing that Ricky will give you is a smile. A renewed sense of just how valuable life is. And when you're playing against Chizzy in front of 4,000 mad German darts fans, why couldn't it be fun?
83.
No, still no idea.
Bring that game show back, give us a clue. He wouldn't get it either.
I think the end is coming in this game. Dave Chisnall back-to-back ton 40s. Set this up, take this out. Job very well done for Chiz.
Looks very switched on tonight, doesn't he?
45.
He's not too perturbed by a bad visit. He's just had a lot of very decent ones. He's only hit 2 maximums. Scoring-wise, you're right, Dan. It hasn't been a blistering display. It's been very efficient.
Yeah, look, if he's had a bad visit, it's not got into a second visit, has it?
100.
Again, 1 treble visit gets him down to 76 for the match, and with the way he's been finishing, he's already taken out 65, 80, 85.
57. David requires 76.
Chiz is taking care of business. You can hear the cogs turning. Double top.
56.
Well, the reason he was a little bit hesitant there was because he wanted to try and leave double 18, but that single that he hit with dart 1 was just too risky. Now, at least he's got a double with nothing in the way.
David requires 20.
So double 10 for Chiz. To stride into the final day of the European Darts Trophy. Excellent display from the 8-time Euro Tour title winner. Ricky Evans bows out of this one after that brilliant display against Raymond van Barneveld last night. But Chizzy too strong this evening, and it will be Chizzy versus Ross Smith for a place in the quarterfinals here in Göttingen tomorrow.